Hey honey, what this is, or what should I say what this will be, it'll be a series of videos that I'm going to create that will give you a complete idea of who I am and how I think on every aspect of life. From relationships to money to industry to religion to friendships to just overall demeanor of how someone should act. You will not be at a loss to know who your father was. I'm doing this in light of two different things. One, I want you to know who I am. And knowing who I am could possibly help you figure out who you are at times. Because if you're my daughter, you're a little bit like me too. The second reason is in the unfortunate, untimely point of my death. I'm not around. I don't want you to be lost. Like I was when your grandmother died. She died when I was 24. And from that point on, I lost a lot of myself, and I made a tremendous amount of mistakes in relationships, in finances, in the industry, religion, because of her absence and of guidance. I just wandered, and I don't want that for you. The idea of this came from, honestly enough, Superman. If you can recall, Clark Kent went without a father or knowledge of who he was for well into his 30s. And he wandered around aimlessly, looking for reasons, looking for answers. And he didn't know what he was about until he came across something in a fortress of solitude. Look it up if you don't know. And it was his father's crystals. In those crystals, his father infused his personality. He taught him who he was, he taught him where he came from, what he could do. Everything that should have been passed on to him from father to son, he did within that time frame, or I should say those crystals. That's what I'm doing for you now. There'll be a series of videos that will range from everything that I know. That way you'll know who I am, and again, will help you figure out who you are as well. I'll be posting them on YouTube for you to always have them, and also downloading them to a USB drive where you'll always have possession of it. Partly because if there's anyone else out there who does not have someone in their life or doesn't feel they can speak to their father, I hope this will help them as much as it helps you. And remember, honey, in life and in death, I'll always love you. Let's get started, baby.